There we are. Recording. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't got any voice at all. A disadvantage of only singing once a fortnight is I forget how to sing, and I haven't been doing anything in the interim. Um, but are you all happy for me to start, as Chris used to say?
Please do.
Yes, I thought you'd say that. Okay.
And you might as well mute.
I remember how you do it.
Mute, mute, mute. Everyone mute.
Very
Okay,
simple.
so um, yeah, now we have a new wall, thanks to President Trump, about which I've got severe reservations. However, it's a war, so I thought I'd sing an anti-war song, and I just remembered this one, which I always thought was by Tom Paxton, but in fact it's by Pete Seeger. And I've added one more verse, so you must forgive me for that. Oh, Sergeant, I'm a drafty and I've just arrived in camp. I've come to wear the uniform, join the martial tramp. I want to do my duty, but one thing I do implore. You must give me lessons, for I've never killed before. To do my job obediently is my only desire. To learn my weapon thoroughly and how to aim and fire. To learn to kill the enemy and then to slaughter more. I'll need instruction, Sergeant, for I've never killed before. Now there are several lessons that I haven't mastered yet. I haven't got the hang of how to use the bayonet. If he doesn't die at once, am I to stick him with it more? Oh, I hope you will be patient, for I've never killed before. Oh, there are rumors in the camp about our enemy. They say that when you see him, he looks just like you and me. But you deny it, Sergeant, and you are a man of war. So you must give me lessons, for I've never killed before. The hand grenade is something that I just don't understand. You've got to throw it quickly or you're apt to lose your hand. Does it blow a man to pieces with its wicked muffled roar? Oh, I've got so much to learn because I've never killed before. Well, they've given me a keyboard and a thing they call a drone. And on my screen I'll hover it above the killing zone. But when I press the button, will it really feel like war? How will I know he's really dead? I've never killed before. So I want to thank you, Sergeant, for the help you've been to me. You taught me how to slaughter and hate the enemy. And I know that I'll be ready when they march me off to war. And I know that it won't matter that I've never killed before. No, I know that it won't matter that I've never killed before.
Good, sir.
Very good.
Very good. Like that.
I think your verse was the penultimate one.
Yes, the drone. Yes.
Yeah.
I think drones are just an astonishing moral dilemma. You kill a man without seeing him.
From,
You know.
from the middle of a
How does
desert
that work?
in Nevada, you're dumping off people 5,000 miles away.
Yeah. Playing it like a video game, getting points for it. Then.
Exactly.
Absolutely. The whole thing, warfare is now like a video game. And unless you've been good at video games, you're probably going to be no good at war.
Yeah, that's right. And on the side, I mean, I had a friend today who went to get some petrol. It's gone up 10p a gallon already. And she also ordered some house heating fuel, and the bill was £150 up from what she was expecting.
Oh, really?
And that's just the first day. It's going to get a lot worse, my God.
COVID started all that. You know, mankind's ability to adapt to what's going on in the world to make more money. You know, the same thing happened with my Tesco bills. You know, whenever COVID was on there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my £100 basket of groceries suddenly cost £150.
Yeah.
Well, as Jeremy Corbyn said on the news last night, the people who are going to make the most money are the arms manufacturers.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are probably all mates of
Always do.
Yeah.
You'll be buying Tesla rifles,
Yeah.
Tesla drones.
Anyway, moving on. It's now Liam's turn, Liam and Billy. And don't forget to mute and put your titles in the chat, which I must now do.
Okay, Billy and I have a theme tonight, and you'll know as we go along. We'll start with a song I think I've sung before sometime on the show, can't remember. And I got it from the singing of A.L. Lloyd in his brilliant LP from long ago called Leviathan. And the song is called The Ballina, which was a ship that apparently in its day was the ship, whaling ship. And the song sings about it and tells you about it. It was some ship, the Ballina. And though the waiters went sailing from Dundee, one man by hardy whalers to work upon the sea. On the western ocean passage, none with them can compare. She's the smartest ship to make the trip, the Ballina, I declare. Oh, the wind is on her quarters, her engines running free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee can beat the Ballina. She needs no quiet run, having challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. It happened on a Tuesday, 3 days out of Dundee. They gave you a couple and a couple of men you see. They battered after bulwarks, her stanchions and her rails, and left the old Ballina boy bothering in the gale. Oh, the wind was on her nose, her engines running free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee can beat the old Ballina. She needs no trial run, having challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. Old Jack dropped his canvas and he fairly raised the steam. Captain Guy and the errand boy with a plough through the stream. And an old Terra Nova, her boiling nearly burst, but still at the old whaling grounds Ballina got there first. The wind is on her quarters, her engines running free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee can beat the Ballina. She needs no trial run, having challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. And now the season's over, and her ship half full of oil, our time in points for home to old British soil. And when we have landed, boys, where the rum is very cheap, we'll drink success to the skipper's health, forgetting the silver deep. Oh, the wind is on her quarters, her engines running free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee can beat the old Ballina. She needs no trial run, having challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. Oh, the wind is on her quarters, her engines running free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee can beat the old Ballina. She needs no trial run, having challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear all the words, but it's a rollicking tune.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. And on to Mike, who is next in. Mike.
Right.
Coot.
I just,
Jolly one with all the sad talk of things going on. But, come, the one and all, both great and small, with voices loud and clear, and let us sing, bless Billy the King, who painted the tax on beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. Let ministers shape the duty on Cape, cause port wine to be dear, so that they keep the bread and meat cheap, and give us all a drop of good beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. Now in drinking rum the maggots will come, bald pates will appear. So I never goes out, but I carries about me little pint and noggin of beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. Now me wife and I feel always dry at the market on a Saturday night. Then a noggin of beer I never do fear, me wife always says it's right. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. In harvest field there's nothing can yield the labouring man such good cheer as to reap and sow and make the malt grow and give us all a drop of good beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. The farmer's board will plenty afford the labouring man much cheer, and at harvest home the jug will foam if he gives his men plenty of beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. So long may Queen Victoria reign, be to her subjects dear. For wherever she goes, we'll wallop her foes, they give us all a drop of good beer. For I likes a drop of good beer, I does, fond of a drop of good beer, I is. Gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer. Yes, let gentlemen fine, sit down to their wine, I'll stick to me beer.
good song,
Very nice. Yeah.
Mike. Well done.
Very good. Gentlemen fine. Where's that from? I've not heard that.
Well, he's sung it before, so he has.
I was saying it before.
Have you? Sorry.
Yeah, well, yes, yeah, to be honest, I didn't know. It's just one that we've always known and sung, so.
I like to drop a good beer. Okay.
Yeah. When I first heard it years ago, the people who used to sing it in those days sang it a lot faster. I like to drop a good beer, I does fond of a drop of good beer, and I always thought, yeah, it was great fun, but actually, it works a bit slower. So
That sounds a bit Yiddish.
could have well been, yeah. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they would treat it like that, I would have thought, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know, the steadier pace is better.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
Yes.
that
Yeah.
walking pace was better. Yeah.
That's right. Yes, better as a walking pace. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah.
Well done.
All right. Thank you, Mike. And Paddy, it's your turn.
Right. Well, I have a sort of theme tonight. I'm not doing anything new, but ones maybe I haven't done for a long time. We had a cousin of Alex's staying for a week last week, and she's from Canada and carried around her maple leaf flag with her all the time in case anybody thought she was American. And so, and she left me a present. So
She soon will be.
yeah, well, I don't know. Actually, I think Carney's probably buying America before then. So I've got my maple leaf scarf and all, which she left me. So, but the first, I thought I'd do a couple of Canadian ones. I've done one before. This one, it's a bit depressing in a way, particularly as things are. It's the Canadian version of Wolf. I think it's just I like the tune of it. Cheer up, you young men all, let this delight you. Cheer up, you young men all, let nothing fright you. Never let your courage fail when brought to trial, or let your fancy move at your first denial. Brave Wolf took his leave from his dear jewel. Sorely she did lament, love don't prove cruel. He said, take this for a space, that I must leave you, and love where'er I go, I won't deceive you. This brave and gallant youth has crossed the ocean to free America of all her perversions. He has landed in Quebec with all his party, the city to attack, both brave and hearty. Bold Wolf drew up his men in line so pretty on the plains of Abraham before the city, on the plains before the town where the French did meet us, and all the numbers round they did mean to beat us. When drawn up in a line for death preparing, and in each other's face those two armies are staring, where the cannons on both sides did roar like thunder, and youth in all its pride was torn asunder. Where the drums did loudly beat, the colours are flying, and the purple goddess stream, and men lie dying. When a shot from off his horse fell that brave hero, may we lament his loss that day in sorrow. The French are seen to break, their ranks are flying. Bold Wolf he seemed to wake as he lay dying, in lifting up his head where the drums did rattle. Unto his army he said, how goes the battle? His lieutenant did reply, it is in our favour, Quebec and all her pride, there is none can save her. It is falling in our hands with all its treasure. And now replies bold Wolf, I'll die in pleasure.
Hello? That's very much.
Yeah.
So this is another version of the General Wolfe story.
Yes, yes.
The
It's
Plains of Abraham.
Canadian song, that one.
Where did you get it, Paddy?
From Canadian Songbook.
Yeah, well,
Martin
I've
So-
heard
does
that
that version.
before, you know, I can't.
Paddy?
it may be
Martin
in their
Carthy does
songbook.
that on,
So what?
on an early album.
Who did it?
Martin Carthy.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. He did right enough long ago. I knew I'd come across it a long time ago, and I can't think where. But yeah, so. It's a great tune, though. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost Elizabethan.
Yeah, yeah,
It sounds like sounds much
Yeah.
older.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all very well for them to have it in their songbook, but when you go there, and I have been, they don't make a lot of General Wolfe over there.
No.
Because-
But also, that rather depends which part you're into. I wouldn't sing it around Quebec very much. No.
Well, I went to the Plains of Abraham because I liked the story, but
Yeah.
you know, actually I went up, climbed up and down. But and you go to the little museum they've got there, hardly a mention of General Wolfe.
Yeah.
He doesn't figure large, and they cancelled the bicentennial or tricentennial celebrations in Quebec because it was just too offensive to the French, and they wasted $1 million of money they'd spent preparing for it
Yeah.
because the French don't like the idea that they were beaten on the plains of Quebec.
No, I'm sure they don't.
Yeah, history doesn't mean that much.
It's a bit like some of our 12th of July songs and things over here, much the same.
I'm
They don't
sure.
put it out. Well, overall, either side.
Anyway, lovely tune. Thank you very much, Paddy.
I could
And
read the words better
we're
than
now
that.
finally on to David. David, mute.
Sure. When I was very young, we used to sing a lot of English traditional songs at primary school. And I remember at home we had this book, which is called, you probably can't see it, the Oxford Songbook, where a lot of these songs were printed. There's one song in it, I just suddenly thought of it today. I have not heard anybody sing this for years and years, and probably since my childhood. There may be kind of pastiche versions of it, but I don't care. I'm going to sing the original version, I think. Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a maid sing in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Oh, gay is the garland and fresh are the roses I've culled from the garden to bind on thy brow. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Remember the vows that you made to your Mary. Remember the bower where you vowed to be true. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so? Thus sung the poor maiden, her sorrows bewailing. Thus sang the poor maid in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you use a poor maiden so?
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Very good, David.
Part of the reason I chose it is because I was looking at a little clip of my new granddaughter playing and singing to herself. And I remember my own daughter, when she was very small but able to speak, she heard me sing that song, so I must have sung it since childhood. And she said at the end of it, "Please, Daddy, what is a maiden so?" What is a maiden so? How could you use a maiden so? So it just suddenly came into my head, and I thought I'd sing it. So
Good on you. Good on you.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. It is interesting how when we were all 10 or 11, we all sang this stuff.
Yeah.
And old folk songs are actually gathered in the early 1900s and made into the book that became the Oxford Songbook and the BBC school songbook.
Yeah.
My son, who now lives outside Taunton with Liscombe, he went to see McCusker, McGoldrick and Doyle last Friday, and was chatting to them. And John Doyle is apparently he's over here with his wife. This particular one. He said to Adam that, or he was saying that they went into Taunton. And they went to the museum in Taunton so they could see the exhibits relating to Cecil Sharp's collecting. So John Doyle went for all those. It's a fascinating little bit. They've got, when you go into the museum, they have the little film clips that were taken at the time of the ladies that Sharp went and recorded from.
Really? Why Taunton?
Well, it was the villages he went to were all around the Taunton area.
What?
Yeah, all there in Somerset. So it's in the county museum. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. John England, who he first saw in the vicarage in oh come on,
Stirminster Newton, was it?
Yeah, well, no, it was where did that go? John England. Where it was in anyway, the vicarage in I was going to say Hamilton, but it's not. It's anyway. But that was in Somerset, and then he got invited to loads of other villages round about, all in the Somerset Taunton area.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. I went to a lecture once. I think David may have been with me at Cecil Sharp House, but I think that was about bearing gold or gold. He was the first
it was.
of those.
Yeah.
And there was a map of all the places he went to.
Yes, yeah. He was all around.
He was West Country as well.
Yeah, all West Country, wide
was.
in the West Country, but yeah.
But it's true that in all those things. I mean, we like David. We've got a granddaughter about the same age, and we quite often sing Michael Finnegan to her. You know, you search for songs that little kids might like, and you know, I can distinctly remember singing it when I was 10 in the primary school. Straight up, you know, that wonderful idea that with Shinnigan, Innigan, you know, what a great rhyme. Yeah.
The children at school used to love singing that to me. There was an old man called Patrick Finnegan who had whiskers on his chin and all that.
Okay, this is The Handsome Cabin Boy, or I think it's got other titles. Try and nick straight off the... I think it's Swedish Man did this. I've never sung it before. It's of a pretty fair maid, as you shall understand. She had a mind for roving unto a foreign land. Attired in sailor's clothing, she boldly did appear, and engaged with the captain to serve him for a year. She engaged with the captain, a cabin boy to be, The wind it was in favour, they soon put out to sea. The captain's lady being on board, she seemed it to enjoy. So glad the captain had engaged a handsome cabin boy. So nimble was that pretty maid, and done her duty well. But mark what followed after, as she herself can tell. The captain with that pretty maid did often kiss and toy, for he soon found out the secret of the handsome cabin boy. Her cheeks appeared like roses, and with her side locks curled, the sailors often smiled and said she looks just like a girl. But eating captain's biscuits, her colour did destroy, and the wasted swell of pretty Nell, the handsome cabin boy. Out through the Bay of Biscay their gallant ship did plough. One night among the sailors there was a pretty row. They bundled from their hammocks, they did their rest destroy, and they swore about the groaning of the handsome cabin boy. Oh doctor, the cabin boy did cry. The sailor swore by all that's good, the cabin boy would die. The doctor ran with all his might, and smiling at the fun. For to think a sailor's lad should have a daughter or a son. Well, the sailors, when they heard the joke, they all began to stare. The child belonged to none of them, they solemnly did swear. The lady to the captain said, "Ay dear, I wish you joy, for it's either you or I betrayed the handsome cabin boy." So they all took up a bumper and drank success to trade, and likewise to the cabin boy, though neither man nor maid. And if the war should rise again, the sailors to destroy, we'll ship some other sailors like the handsome cabin boy. There you go. It's a folk song. Don't say I never sing folk song. It's quite an interesting song, isn't it? Because, you know, it's quite kind of ambidextrous, or whatever the word is. This girl really could have been anything, either maid nor man. Anyway, she gave birth. That's quite enough from me.
Yes.
On to Liam and Billy. Billy and Liam.
Okay, for a short, sharp shanty. Continue our theme tonight. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, hey, Sally, oh, Sally is the girl that I love dearly. I know Johnny Brown, stand to your ground. Sally's a Barbadian beauty. Way, hey, Sally, oh, Sally, she's the girl that knows her duty. I know Johnny Brown, stand to your ground. Sally's the girl that I spliced nearly. Way, hey, Sally, oh, Sally is the girl, her hair is curly. I know Johnny Brown, stand to your ground. Sally, she's a bright mulatter. Way, hey, Sally, a pretty girl, but I can't get at her. I know Johnny Brown, stand to your ground. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, hey, Sally, oh, Sally is the girl that I love dearly. I know Johnny Brown, stand to your ground.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, short but sweet.
Yes, it's short, sharp, shanty.
That was good.
Very good.
Very
C sharp.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sally's the girl.
Sally.
There we are. Good, thank you very much. And on, I think, to
Mike.
Mike. Mike came in next. Michael.
Mike, just before you start, the village was Hambridge.
Hambridge, that's it.
Hambridge.
I'm trying to say Hamilton. I knew it wasn't. So Hambridge. Thank you, David. Yes, Hambridge. Yes.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, yes, which is quite close to Taunton. That's where the Marson was the vicar, and Sharp went and stayed with him a number of times. And once he found John England's song and started, loads and loads of other people came out of the woodwork and gave him other songs. And hence Vaughan Williams' songs of Sunset and all that. There we go.
People need to mute Peter and Liam. And
come all jolly fellows that long to be mellow, attend unto me and sit easy. A pint when it's quiet, me boys, let us try it. Dull thinking will drive a man crazy. I have lawns, I have bars, I have fruit, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now, sing Godspeed the plough, long life and success to the farmer. Draw near to the table, me boys, when you're able, let me hear not one word of complaining. For the tingling of glasses all music surpasses, and I love to see bottles a-draining. For here I'm king, I can dance, drink and sing, let no man appear as a stranger. Show me the ass who refuses a glass, and I'll treat him to hay in a manger. I have lawns, I have bars, I have fruit, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now, sing Godspeed the plough, long life and success to the farmer. Let the wealthy and great roll in splendor and state, I envy them not, I declare it. For I eat my own ham, my own chickens and lamb, I shear my own fleece and I wear it. By ploughing and sowing, by reaping and mowing, Mother Nature affords me with plenty. I've a cellar well stored, and a plentiful board, and the garden affords every dainty. I have lawns, I have bars, I have fruit, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. Jolly boys now, sing Godspeed the plough, long life and success to the farmer. For I've lawns, I have bars, I have fruit, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now, sing Godspeed the plough, long life and success to the farmer.
good.
Very nice. Godspeed the flower.
Yes. Bit of a different story than you hear from farmers nowadays, where they're all crying poverty.
Yes. They always did. They always did.
Well, I mean, that song there's singing of plenty.
Celebration.
When did you ever find a farmer whose children didn't get full grants? When I'll tell you, really.
Yeah. I love the tune of that. I think it's like a hymn tune. It's so kind of
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous tune.
Billy thought it was related to Alive, Alive, Oh.
Yeah, it's very close.
Yes. Yes, that reminds me of that. Yes.
I looked up the first one as well, and the first one, the Drop of Good Beer, comes from the 1830 Alehouse Act.
Right.
And apparently there was something like 45,000 new alehouses appeared because because of the act.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the alehouses are certainly disappearing now.
Yeah.
Quite difficult to find a pub. Sometimes it's getting a bit like finding a garage.
Yeah.
Good, thank you very much, Mike. And on to Paddy.
Yeah.
Paddy.
That's the thingy.
Oh, Canadian folk songs.
That's the Bible of Canadian songs.
Right. Interesting. I've rarely seen a nation so united. I know 2 or 3 Canadians. So united in their dislike of Trump.
Well, they can't stand it.
And they really have rallied behind Mark Carney, who, usually prime ministers get quite unpopular after a time, but his popularity ratings are just going up and up.
Well, it's seldom you get one with a sort of the capability and brains that he seems to have.
Indeed. Yeah, and ability with words as well. He gave a very good speech at Davos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I've heard him speak and thought he was really good and all the rest of it. Just before I left Ipswich, I met a chap who'd just moved into Ipswich, and he'd moved there from Canada. Was a Canadian and married a lass in England, retired now but had moved into Ipswich. And I happened to say something about that to him. My word, I wish I hadn't. He had a real good go about Carney and said how wonderful Trump was, and the best thing to do is America take over Canada. And I said,
yeah, God, yeah.
Oh, really?
Really weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't come across that.
No,
Well, there's still that element though. He seems to sort of manage to diminish them quite a lot.
yeah.
Well, good luck to them all.
Yeah.
Good, thank you very much. On to Paddy now. Paddy, what do you got?
This is a sort of a hybrid song, this one, really. Since I had my teeth done, I get S's are getting really quite troublesome. It's hybrid in the fact that it seems to have been taken from about three different songs. It's actually called the Greenbrier Shore, which isn't in Canada, it's in the southern states of America. But apparently that's a well-known song, which I don't know. But it's called that. But it's basically just one of somebody wanting to, or going out with the girl whose parents are far richer than he is. In this case, she's all happy to go with him, but this time the parents don't kill him off, which is a nice happy ending, really. Hope I can manage this. Oh, then I can court little and I can court long. I'll court an old sweetheart till a new one comes along. I'll kiss them and court them, keep their mind at ease. And when their back's turning, I'll court who I please. At the foot of yon mountain where the fountain do flow, where primrose and daisies in splendor do grow, 'twas there I spied a fair maid, she's the one I adore. To be parted from her would grieve my heart sore. Oh, it's Nancy, lovely Nancy, the girl I adore. To be parted from you would grieve my heart sore. Your parents are rich, love, and angry with me. But if they would part us, it's ruined I'd be. Oh, Willie, lovely Willie, you're the boy I adore. To be parted from you, love, would grieve my heart sore. Your looks, they do please me, and I'll ask nothing more. But I will go with you to the Greenbrier shore. Oh, Nancy, lovely Nancy, your parents are rich, and I've got no fortune that troubles me much. Your friends and relations would mourn for your sake if you were to leave them and follow a rake. There's a tree in my father's garden, lovely Willie, says she, where ladies and gentlemen do wait upon me. And when they're all sleeping and silent at rest, you can come to my arms, you're the boy I love best.
That's right.
David, you're still muted.
I know.
And Mike the same. Not that it matters. That was great, Paddy. Lovely. Thank you. And finally, on to David, the end of the second round.
Yeah.
Mute.
Whoops. I've lost my crib sheet. Oh, here it is. This is one I've done quite a few times, and it's an old favourite, which is with me. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but it is with me. And it's the Second World War song. I suppose we're talking about wars and everything. No, too high. I'm not afraid of the dark. Are you? Are you? Gee, but it's nice in the dark with the moon and you. When we go strolling in the dark at night, the darkness is a boon. Who cares if we're without a light? We can't black out the moon. I see you smiling in the cigarette glow, but the picture fades too soon. But I see all I want to know. They can't black out the moon. We don't grumble. We never worry about alarms. When you stumble right into my arms. And when you kiss me, don't you realize that my heart's like a big balloon? And like the love light in your eyes, they can't black out the moon. We don't grumble. We never worry about alarms. When you stumble right into my arms. And when you kiss me, don't you realize that my heart's like a big balloon? And like the love light in your eyes, they can't black out the moon. They can't black out the moon.
Lovely lyrics.
Nice.
Just bringing us back to the 40s there. Isn't it?
Huh? Back to
Bringing
the
us back
40s.
to the 40s.
That's right.
By the way, you all know that Neil Sedaka died yesterday or the day before.
Yes, well, I was thinking I would try to sing Breaking Up is Hard to Do, but the middle section is quite complicated.
Yeah.
Right.
The first parts are just sort of do. It changes key quite radically in the middle. I didn't have time to work it out. Peter will work it out for next week.
What?
Next time.
Breaking up is hard to do.
Yeah.
Well, for Neil Sedaka, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. He died 4 days ago, was
Was
it?
it 4 days ago, was it?
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. David, can I just say that so far we've now been through 2 rounds of this, and finally at the end of your song just then, the audience went ah. So Cynthia liked that one, won't she? Sure, there's something.
Oh.
Cynthia liked that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just reading the Neil Sedaka obits. What a guy! A lot of songs,
Yeah.
and he was part of the famous Brill factory in New York,
Yeah.
songwriters, and he wrote "Oh Carol," apparently,
Oh,
which for Carole King,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. Is that "Oh Carol"? Is that the one the Rolling Stones sang? Is that the same song?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
It's, his version is, "Oh Carol, I am but a fool. You say you love me, so you treat me cool." You know.
yeah. Okay, I wondered. Anyway, they were all there. Of course, Paul Simon was also there as well with Carole King.
Yeah.
What a place that must have been.
Mm.
He
Anyway,
was destined to be a classical pianist, apparently. But he
Yes.
gave it all up.
yes, he trained that's right.
Yeah.
He trained as a classical pianist and had a great comeback. Sponsored by Elton John.
Yes.
Anyway, what am I going to do? I'm going to do this whole thing. Having done 2 new things, I thought I'll do this, which I've often done before. This is a Moon Shadow by Cat Stevens, aka Yusuf Islam. And I just looked it up. In 1970, he was on, I think it was his first holiday in Spain. Having grown up in London, I think the east end of London, and he looked down and he saw a moon shadow, which he'd never seen before, because of course in London you don't see it. There's too much light pollution. They wrote this song. And another interesting thing about this song, I've just noticed, it's got a plough in it. Quite why, I don't know, because he did all the folk clubs, old Cat Stevens. So he must have been used to songs about ploughs. But it shouldn't really be in the song, but if I ever lose my hands, lose my plough, lose my lands. So there's definitely a folk song influence here. That's my excuse for singing it anyway. Oh, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping, hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plough, lose my land, if I ever lose my hand, I won't have to work no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colours all run dry, if I ever lose my eyes, I won't have to cry no more. So I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping, hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan and I won't beg. If I ever lose my legs, I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my mouth or my teeth, north and south, if I ever lose my mouth, whoa, oh, I won't have to talk no more. Did it take long to find me? I was a faithful lie. Did it take long to find me? And are you gonna stay all night? I'm being found by moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping, hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. There you go.
Hey, very good.
Can't quite do that high bit anymore. Yeah, it's a great song. I always loved it. Good, thank you, thank you, thank you. On to Liam and Billy.
Okay, this is a song I got from the Scottish folk group called Ossian, and I don't know if they're still going or not, but the song, the first verse apparently is traditional, but the rest of it was written by Tony Cuff, who's singer of the in the group. Tony Cuff. No. Johnny taught his tale in ocean for to cross the sea, and he's left his Indian genie weeping on the green up quay. Weeping mare, my Indian genie, tack your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married in upon the green up quay. Johnny's gone in search of riches, for Australia he is bound. Handsome in his canvas breeches, all to sail the world around. Weeping mare, my Indian genie, tack your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married in upon the green quay. Many's the winter's night she's waited for a ship out on the bay. Friends may tell her she's forsaken, but she still can hear him say, weeping mare, my Indian lady, take your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married in upon the green quay. Then one morning bright and early in the springtime of the year, she took out on the water, bringing a Johnny to his dear. Weeping mare, my Indian genie, tack your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married in upon the green quay. Johnny taught his tale in ocean for to sail across the sea, and he's left his Indian genie weeping on the green quay. Weeping mare, my Indian genie, tack your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married upon the green quay. Weeping mare, my Indian genie, tack your bairn upon your knee. I'll return and we'll be married upon the green quay.
Wow, thank you.
Terrific.
Johnny Johnny.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, very impressive. Not least for the top F there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very jealous I couldn't reach it now. Very good. Good, good, good.
Nice little version of it.
Thank you. On to Mike. What have you got?
Name is Joe, the factory lad of mine. Always happy, never sad, never will say die. I rise up so blithe and gay. How I toil little now with the lads in the factory, for they call me Joe, the factory lad. I whistle and I sing, there's none so blithe as me. I'm as happy as a king. I work away all the day, I'm never, never sad. There's none can lead a jollier life than Joe, the factory lad. I was brought up in Manchester, in Ancoats Lane was rid, and brought up as a factory lad, I was upon my word. I never fret for what I can't get, you'll never find me sad. I know there's many worse off than me, the honest factory lad, for they call me Joe, the factory lad. I whistle and I sing, there's none so blithe as me. I'm as happy as a king. I work away all the day, I'm never, never sad. For there's none can lead a jollier life than Joe, the factory lad. Now we factory lads, we've been on strike to get 9 hours a day. Not only that, but we require a little extra pay. And then to work we'll proudly go, each one will feel so glad. I'm sure there's none can feel more so than Joe, the factory lad, for they call me Joe, the factory lad. I whistle and I sing, there's none so blithe as me. I'm as happy as a king. I work away all the day, I'm never, never sad. There's none can lead a jollier life than Joe, the factory lad, for they call me Joe, the factory lad. I whistle and I sing, there's none so blithe as me. I'm as happy as a king. I work away all the day, I'm never, never sad. There's none can lead a jollier life than Joe, the factory lad. No, there's none can lead a jollier life than Joe, the factory lad.
Mike,
Very much.
Oh, great optimistic song, like Moon Shadow, that was often called the Optimist Anthem. Yeah, good. I don't know where you get all this stuff, but I hugely admire your ability to sing these working songs. One day I hope you'll write a songbook,
Yeah, well,
or Mike's songbook, and I will buy it.
okay, well that one actually came out of the Mike Harding songbook.
Okay, right, I haven't got that one.
Ah,
I haven't heard of Mike in a long time. Is he still about? I suppose he is. Mike Harding.
I think so. I don't.
I saw a bit on Facebook the other day. I think he was doing some kind of concert or something. Hasn't done much for years.
No.
He changed to writing books about walking and walking in Yorkshire and that sort of thing. And, after he fell out with the BBC.
Right. Just I haven't heard of him for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Paddy, your turn.
Right, it's one I used to sing a lot, but I've never done it with this thing before, so it's I'll see what happens. It's a Newfoundland fishing, sailing, dancing song. So. Right, it's called Eyes the Buy. Eyes the Buy. Eyes the buy that builds the boat, and eyes the buy that sails her, eyes the buy that catches the fish and carries them home to Liza. Hip your partner Sally Jibbo, hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. Sods and rinds to cover your plate, cake and tea for supper, codfish in the spring of the year, fried in maggoty butter. Hip your partner Sally Jibbo, hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. I don't want your maggoty fish, that's no good for winter. I can buy as good as that down in Bona Vista. Hip your partner Sally Jibbo, hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. I took Liza to a dance and faith but she could travel. Every step that she did take was up to her knees in gravel. Hip your partner Sally Jibbo, hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. Susan White, she's out of sight, her petticoat wants a border. Old Sam Oliver in the dark, he kissed her in the corner. Hip your partner Sally Jibbo, hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the harbour.
Oh, fantastic.
Very good.
Fantastic. Obviously one you know very well, Paddy.
He does.
Brilliant playing there in the middle too. I admire your ability to play that fast in the middle of a tune.
I wasn't sure I could when I started. I'm still not sure I can.
What is that strange 12-stringed instrument?
It's the amicus, this thing. The carbon one.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but what's it
Yeah.
called?
They call it an amicus. I think they just made up a name for it. But it's it's sort of cross between a mandolin and a guitar, really.
Yeah, great sound. Great sound. Good, thank you very much. And to finish us off in every respect, David, your turn. Mute.
What an introduction. This song is in the same key as Paddy's just been playing, but there the resemblance ends. It's a song I've done quite a few times. I thought I had a choice of about 2 or 3 songs, but I thought I'd sing one with a vaguely jolly tune just to finish us off. And it's only March, but this is called "'Twas on One April Morning." 'Twas on one April morning, just as the sun was rising, just on one April morning, I heard the small birds sing. They were singing "Lovely Nancy," for love it is a fancy, and sweet were the notes that I heard the small birds sing. Young men, they are false and they're full of all deceiving. Young men, they are false and they seldom will prove true, for they're roving and they're ranging, and their hearts are always changing, seeking to find out some other girl that's new. Young men, don't you spend all your long time in courting. Young men, don't you spend all your long time in vain. For I don't intend to marry, I'd far rather tarry. So young man, don't you spend all your long time in vain. Oh, if I had but my own heart in my keeping. Oh, if I had but my own heart back again. Safe in this breast I'd tether, I'd lock it there forever, and pray it would never stray far from me again. Oh, if I had but my own heart in my keeping. Oh, if I had but my own heart back again. Safe in this breast I'd tether, I would lock it there forever, and pray it would never stray far from me again.
Lovely, David.
Lovely.
You've done that
Very
before,
nice.
eh?
Good. Another optimistic song. We are a cheerful lot tonight.
Yeah.
Very good, David, on a mandolin as well.
Yeah.
Well done.
Three
okay.
chord wonder.
Great fun. Thank you very much, everyone. I noticed that, in a fortnight's time, when I'm perfectly happy to do it. It is a feast day of someone called St. Patrick. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's quite popular in Ireland.
Big in America.
Yeah, but we've got a sheep over in the mountain next to us.
So St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if there's a problem about joining a group like this on St. Patrick's Day.
Not from my point of view. As far as I know, I know I'm playing something. I don't think it's St. Patrick's Day itself.
Okay. Well, anyway, there it is. It's the 17th of March.
Okay.
Put it in your diaries.
Yeah.
I'm going to Paris for 3 days in the interim. Don't know what anyone else is doing.
Somebody has to do it. I know.
I love Paris.
You're looking in your suitcase for the rest of us.
I don't know if anybody else has got any plans. Mike, you'll still be waiting to see if your house is...
You'll be here.
On the 17th, you won't quite have moved in yet.
Oh, no.
Okay, April the 24th.
Yeah, we've got to wait till April now, so April the 24th. So we'll be here the 17th.
Well, all I can say is I'm very glad to... I think I've finally finished with the kitchen fittings choice thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
With endless what table, what worktops are just
Yep.
terrible choice of patterns and materials.
Yeah.
God knows, it's dreadful. And then the hob. Are you having an electric hob or gas?
Well, it's the whole house. There's no gas in it. It's all electric. But they offered us either an ordinary hob or one of these induction things or whatever it is. And we said no, because in order to have that, we'd have to buy all new pots and pans and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
you do.
We got an
What about
ordinary.
the island unit? Have you got an island unit? You have to have an island unit these days.
Yes, well, there is a sort of island in it, but the actual hob is the cooker's over to the wall sort of thing. But yeah, but there is an island. Oh,
Yeah, I know you have to have an island.
yeah, well, I have an island. Yeah.
Ireland.
Yes, I'm going to see if I can grow palm trees on one side of it, and
Island in the
You weren't
sun.
watching the Lord of the Flies on TV. Forget the island.
yeah.
Have a shark-infested goldfish pond, right?
Good. I've never had an island. So are you having new fridges and stuff?
Oh yeah, yes, yeah, yes. That's all built in these days, and great big fridge and all sorts. Yeah. So, however,
Well, I'm sure it'll be absolutely wonderful once you finally move in.
once we're there, yes. Thank you, Peter. It will be, I'm sure. Yeah.
Have a guided tour.
Yes, yes. We'll so when we have the first of these meetings there, I can take you on a guided tour around.
Well, we'll look forward to it. Okay, is there anyone else got any end notes?
Sort of business.
Just to say, another lovely night, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Enjoyed it.
Good, great fun, yes.
Yeah.
Upbeat songs, what could be better? And you can all indulge yourselves, you Irish people,
Yes.
on St. Patrick's Day. We'll have Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore a dozen times.
Yes.
And,
And they'll all be different.
yeah, yes, it's an amazing thing. Good, well, thank you very much. I will press the button now, and I'll see you then.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.
We'll see you all soon.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Good
Bye.
night. Bye-bye.